I've been watching him slowly die for quite a while.
How old is she?
3.
3, okay.
Yeah, but she's getting off one of her seizure meds already.
Wow.
She is starting to talk. She was nonverbal for so long.
We are a sick America, and when I go in the stores and I look at all the perimeters of the store, poison.
Lost 92 pounds since Thanksgiving on Carnivore.
Wow.
2.5 to 3 weeks, no more pain, feel better. Thanks to the guy behind the camera and Dr. Barry.
Dr. Barry Finger! Number 1!
And I'll tell you what, it has been an amazing turnaround.
Experience all those results, I feel incredible, right? But now for me, it's growing old with my wife.
Yes.
Aging
Yes.
without mobility issues and aches and pains and ailments.
Well, and what you said just there, because even now, I feel like now I can get out with my grandkids again.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's like you get your life back, and it's truly amazing.
What are we doing and where are we going?
We are going to Thiensville, Wisconsin for our Healing Humanity Meetup. We did one at Montello Theater. We're traveling all around the world. We're meeting individuals. We're going to bring the camera with, and we're going to film their individual stories, their quick carnivore testimonies, what happened to them on the proper human diet. And I'm happy because my wife, Jen, she's coming with too, and she's famous now. Everyone wants to hear from Jen. They leave all the comments on my YouTube videos and they say, "Where's Jen? What's Jen doing?" We want to hear more from Jen. Right, Jen?
Yep. Technically the second meetup, I guess, because we had one at the movie theater, but I wasn't part of the team then. Now I'm part of the team. I'm on day 21.
You're part of Team Carnivore?
Yes.
I love it. Everyone's always so kind because everyone's usually carnivore. Some people are trying to learn about carnivore and everyone's always so nice. And then I always learn more too and hear inspiring stories. Montello Meetup was very awesome too. Got to see Dr. Hampton again.
What about your dad?
He's okay, I guess.
And who are you going to see at this one?
My dad.
Dr. Chafee's going to be here.
Is he really?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Jen, what was that? What the heck was that? You almost split the car over.
I started carnivore many months ago when I failed because I wasn't getting enough fat. And now I'm doing keto and I'm sustaining it by eating a lot more fat. Like I get a lot of ground beef and burger patties now. It's easier now because the entire family's eating together on a daily basis.
And you may be wondering why we look crazy right now, but I'm just getting my hair curly, so let's hope it turns out.
But I do have more energy than I thought I would before, and my memory retention is better now. I can remember a lot more things that I used to not be able to.
Going to get some donuts, Jen.
Head west, then turn left.
I don't think so.
Multitasking. My friend Jeff used to live right above that building. His grandma did, and I lived right down that road. Every day after school, I'd go to Jeff's grandma's house, and she had a big bag of Doritos, and we would drink Pepsi, and we would eat Doritos. And that's when I started getting fat.
Florida, so I haven't had a chance to. There was like the theater thing going on.
Test.
Oh no!
You like Katie?
He likes brunettes.
You like Katie? You like Katie?
Katie, take him.
Oh, that was so cute.
That's so cool.
Sorry, Emma.
It's okay.
William.
You're not supposed to show a preference.
Yeah.
So 5 weeks carnivore.
Yeah.
Yes.
What have you noticed so far?
Well, my sugars went from 3 and 400 to 90. I've even hit in the 70s a couple times. Went from 265 down to 223, 4 this morning.
Wow.
So yeah, it's just and the energy, the inflammation, yeah,
Brain fog.
Oh my gosh, when you talk about brain fog,
Yep.
the words like you were listening to today, talk about your words coming back to. We come up with words now. It's like, wow, I said that. You know, it's like just crazy. We were at a point. I was telling her when we started, it's like, and started feeling the brain fog gone. Before that, it's like I didn't want to talk. You know, it's like people want to conversate with you, and you just were like, yeah, I'm just done.
Yes.
I don't just answer them and move on. But now it's like I'm interjecting in conversations and coming up with good quality words, I guess, is what you want to say.
Conversations, more lively.
It's like a connection.
What did
Oh my
Nick say?
gosh.
Critical thinking. Critical
thinking,
thinking is
yeah.
huge.
We were listening to Nick on the way up because he's a paramedic. We can relate to him.
Right.
We're medics and firefighter.
Yeah.
But I've been watching him slowly die for quite a while. Just slowly dying. Like sitting in a chair, catatonic. I'm going to use your word, Carrie. And just saying, you have got to stop eating like this. And, you know, he's a medic at a steel mill as well. So when he goes there, it's the cookies, the donuts, all the temptations. And, you know, he would just always not be able to have control over that. So we were really praying about this, and he got to a crisis. It's like, he said, I have to make a decision now, you know, and we stumbled over a carnivore. Actually,
Well, we have a buddy who's been 2 years carnivore,
yeah,
and he has lost so much weight. His name's David, and he's lost so much weight, and he has off all his medications, diabetic meds, high blood pressure, and other meds that he's off of, and asthma. And he came up to me 5 weeks ago at church and said, on the 25th of February, and said, put his hand on me and just said, Ken, I know people don't believe it, but it works. And I said, David, you're living walking proof that it works. Before he started, he couldn't even walk. Now he's out jogging, and he's 62. He's out jogging every day.
65, no, 65.
65.
Wow.
And it's just crazy, you know. So and then we get so much inspiration watching just videos after videos. That really lifts us up and helps us keep going, and it just gives us the encouragement that we need. So we thank you guys for putting out these videos.
So we started a week later after David said that to Ken, and Ken's done it before and went off of it, and I always said, I just can't do this. I just cannot eat all this meat. I mean, we love meat, but I got to have a baked potato, you know. And I just thought I never would, but when I saw him seriously do this, and I said, I've got to support my husband. I'm going to do this with you, and I'm going to do the 90 days, but I have my own goals that I want to achieve. I'm 65, and I want to stay young.
You look great.
Thank you. But, you know, I was getting all this middle fat that I'd never had before.
Right.
And I think that's hormonal. And just the brain fog, the under the radar depression. I've got Hashimoto's. And I'm not on any medication at all, but I'm more the natural. I've always done things naturally. I've been in the medical field for 40 years, and I've seen with my own eyes, and him too as a medic, picking all these people up with all these health issues. We are a sick America, and when I go in the stores and I look at all the perimeters of the store, poison.
Slow
And
poison.
it is. We're killing ourselves. And Carrie, we jumped on board, and I'll tell you what, it has been an amazing turnaround. And 5 weeks tomorrow, I'm not really losing weight, but I'll tell you, he took the ugly picture of me, bearing myself, and it's disgusting. But I am literally losing the inches and the fat, but not showing it on the scales yet. But I know I'm going to get there. I cannot wait to see what's going to happen.
And the people that we're impacting now too are close friends. Like I got a buddy Terry who texted you just the other day. I think
he was Scooter Terry.
He's got spinal bifida. He's been in a wheelchair for many years since I've known him, and we're just praying and believing that we're going to see a miracle in him and his wife. They're just getting healed. They're already, their blood pressures their blood sugars already went from 300 down to 140s. They're still above 120, but they're way down, and they're on insulin, which they're hoping to get off. He stopped his metformin. So the impact of this is, like you said on the one video, that we just take care of ourselves, do ourselves, and everything else will fall in place. Other people will then get on, see what you're doing, and ask questions. And that's what we found, because when you try to tell people, they don't want to hear.
Yeah.
You know, when they see, everywhere I go, people are like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? You've lost
Right?
so much weight.
That's
And
awesome.
he looks so much younger.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
just amazing. It's just amazing.
It's very cool.
That's the biggest thing I learned. So you guys are seeing all these results right now. I experienced all those results. I feel incredible, right? But now for me, it's growing old with my wife.
Yes.
Aging
Yes.
without mobility issues and aches and pains and ailments.
Well, and what you said just there, because even now, I feel like now I can get out with my grandkids again.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's like you get your life back, and it's truly amazing.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that, being able to get out and run. And I feel like I can run. I feel like I can run and do things again and have energy. I'm not gonna try to run today, but
Right.
soon.
Right?
But
Well, the thing is, just wait, because it gets better and better.
2 weeks ago, I remember coming home and telling her I was just so happy and so bubbly. It's like I'm driving through town, I'm jumping around the seat of my truck going, man, I feel like I got my life back. I feel good.
Right?
It's just amazing how you feel. It's
That's amazing. That's such a beautiful thing.
It is. It is. Even with our marriage, I mean, we're noticing the dynamic of our marriage changing in our relationship, because we're not like so tired or whatever.
Crabby or,
yeah. It's just you can't go wrong.
But anyway, I was inspired by the story, and my wife could tell you the gentleman you were talking to, but he lost like 200 and some pounds the first year.
Nick?
Nick.
Yeah.
Nick. And I was just like blown away. And then your personal achievements and things that you've overcome, as well as talking about your daughters and stuff. So I said, can I come with you tomorrow? You know, so
That is one of the things that happens so quickly on Carnivore.
really.
Oh my goodness. Bill, I don't know if you heard Bill's story. Is in Alaska, 700 pounds stuck in his house for 4 years. He started Carnivore, and it was like 2 weeks. He called me. He's like, what is going on? I've had this back pain my whole life, my elbows, my knees. It was 2 weeks, completely gone after years and years of suffering.
Oh my gosh.
The thing with keto is I did the same thing. I would have the keto snacks. I couldn't moderate it. It's because if you get, what I've admitted to myself afterwards is I'm addicted to sugar.
Yes.
Carbs are sugar. Keto snacks, you got keto, if you got a little bit of low carb vegetables, I would be hungry later and I would keep eating. You go on Carnivore and those sugar cravings, once you get over the hump, it can take like 2 weeks, first 2 weeks are kind of hard, goes away forever. Goes away forever. And all that inflammation goes away. You'll stop snoring. If you snore, I don't know, I snored and it was just inflammation.
Yeah, and I've lived there my whole life. Kathy said something to me the other day. She's like, Audra, I'm going to a meetup Saturday here in Wisconsin. And I'm like, really?
I can't.
And she's like, Carrie Mann's going to be there. And I'm like, really? I didn't know about it. I'm like, let me look at some flights, because she's in Harley country. I love Harleys. So anyway, I started looking. She said something Tuesday. I looked at flights Wednesday, and I left Thursday. And here I am.
Oh my gosh.
Quick interruption. Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in learning more about our documentary, Healing Humanity, The Power of a Proper Human Diet, or supporting it, please visit donate.healinghumanity.movie. Our goal is to reach millions of people that are hopeless right now, and sharing the examples of real people over the course of 1 year that are undertaking a proper human diet to overcome obesity, type 2 diabetes, depression, anxiety, fertility issues. We couldn't do it without you. We thank you so much. We are also selling these shirts, Healing Humanity, The Power of a Proper Human Diet. Every penny we get from those goes towards the documentary. And last, we have memberships. If you click the little join button, it's best to do it on desktop. Under any one of my YouTube videos, you can join and become a member. We have hundreds of members right now. We do members only videos. We do members only behind the scenes. You can email me as a member and I'll answer you. And every penny from that goes to support the documentary. And the last thing is we have these Redmond's portable salt shakers. These things are awesome. You can get the best salt. You can take it with you. We sell these on the website along with our water bottles and cutting boards, and every penny from all of those goes 100% towards supporting the documentary. You can also sign up for our newsletter, which is completely free. All of these links are in the description below. Thank you so much for your support. Now back to today's video. Oh,
So have you done?
what do you got going on here? Those look like some Costco steaks.
Yeah, those are.
Yeah, I know my steaks. New York strips. I love those things. This is my first smoked
Redmond's
salt.
Hickory Smoked.
Fantastic.
Game changer.
What?
Hi, Bill.
Hi, Bill.
I was looking around.
Say hi, Bill. Hi, Bill.
Bill,
Hey,
we're at our Thiensville meetup, and you're coming to the next one. Look at everyone.
Look how beautiful.
Do it now.
Yeah,
Right now?
just scream it. Scream it.
Hey, excuse me, everyone.
Louder.
Thank you, everyone, for coming. We really appreciate it. Could you guys do something for me real quick?
Yes.
We're doing a little video if you're comfortable being in the video. We want to say shout out and hello to our friend Bill Nod in Alaska, and then to our friend Jeff DeProsperous. Hi Jeff! Jeff DeProsperous, blessings on my journey.
Go Jeff, let's go
Jeff!
Jeff.
Let's go! Jeff and Bill, we love you and we're thinking about you, and you guys are coming to the next meetup.
3, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Can we do a Dr. Berry fingers?
Gary, go the other way.
What tape Dr. Berry finger! Number 1.
It's like I'm
And they sell. This is a.
I didn't hear the whole story. 50% of whatever you put on your skin absorbs.
That's crazy.
Come on, give me a cinematic shot here.
We're grilling, baby.
What are we grilling over here?
Oh, the guy on the bike
Little New York
needed
strip?
a meal,
New
so
York
I gave him
strip
half my
on the
steak.
flat top. Oh, that's
With
nice.
a little tallow on the side.
Oh, beautiful.
This is not mine. I won't eat.
Do you have one of these, Carrie?
I don't yet. I have every other thing, and I was thinking about getting one, but I'm like, man, I'm running out of space. I got
Menards.
Okay.
$250.
Wow.
Here, you can't spend $250 on anything better.
It's 92 pounds since Thanksgiving on Carnivore.
Wow.
2.5 to 3 weeks, no more pain, feel better. Thanks to the guy behind the camera and Dr. Barry.
Shout out Dr. Barry. And you, Eric, you decided to do it. Most people don't decide to do it. They're too scared.
Yeah, you really have to love yourself. You do.
What other things? Have you noticed anything else off scale?
Sleep. I can remember numbers better. Just less brain fog. Basically, same story as everybody else.
Right?
Like you just feel great and amazing. And then we're here with a bunch of amazing people. I'm a little disappointed that JT doesn't have matching shoes, but we'll let it slide
I know.
this time. And definitely at the start, people will definitely tell you you're doing the wrong thing, and they're always worried about your cholesterol. It's just horrible.
Were they worried about you before when you were unhealthy and overweight?
Nobody cared. No, I'd eat 10 bags of gummy bears.
Yeah.
Like, oh, can I have some?
Right?
It's great.
It's like everything is backwards.
Yeah,
Literally, everything is backwards.
Beautiful day, beautiful people. It's awesome.
That is awesome. Congratulations.
You got to teach them about what, and he understood. He said, but if you want to know if you got colon cancer and what to do about that, I said, no, that's a little different than, high cholesterol.
Right.
So he's willing to walk through this with me as he's a new young doctor.
I've been sending him videos. I sent him your video about your heart murmur just the other day when I watched it. I said, here, you're going to find this really interesting, right? But I'm not going to change for anything. I said, I feel too good.
I told my doctor, I said, I know you're overworked, underappreciated, and a lot of people just want you as a pill dispenser, but I'm going to tell you, having been in addiction, I don't want any pills to fix anything. And he said, I understand, and then, and he appreciated me letting him know I understand how overworked and underappreciated they are. Most doctors walk in with the prescription pads and think this is how I'm going to solve this.
So my idea is to start a homeschool curriculum on the proper human diet for children and their parents, so they can learn about carnivore and have fun little activities and learning lessons.
That's amazing.
Right, yeah.
It's all about education and teaching
Exactly.
people. Yeah.
So I want other kids my daughter's age that she can connect with that
Yeah.
are just like us.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
It's a great idea. I love it, and I think it could take off big time.
Yep.
Yeah.
And imagine being able to prevent these kids from having to deal with numb feet, numb hands,
Right.
a broken brain. Imagine just stopping that.
Imagine if we were from that age on. I can't even imagine Dr. Chafee from that age forward. I can't even imagine.
He'd be 12 feet tall.
Right?
Yeah. Right, you'd be
Literal.
up there, right?
He'd be flying like a superhero or
Yeah,
something.
like she was saying, she's got to get a doctor's note to feed her kid her own food at the thing.
At the daycare.
Right. Because they're like, what are you talking about?
That's the shit we're dealing with, Carrie.
God.
That's what we got to
You have
fight
to get a
against, man.
doctor's
The doctor.
Right?
And then if you don't do that, they feed them whatever crap they've got
Oh
around.
my God, and it's horrible.
Here's some
You
sugar
walk in there, they
cookies.
just have canned peaches, Cheerios, syrup.
My girls are all homeschooled now, and they were telling me like the last day at school, it was those Smucker's crustless peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and a juice box and fruit snacks. I'm like, that's pure garbage.
It is. Some people can't.
That's the other reason I'm passionate with this documentary. There's like so many reasons for depression, anxiety, all the health issues for old people. I'm like, what about this next generation? My girls are getting fired up about it now, but their peers, they're walking around with the Starbucks. It's pure sugar. It's all processed. I really think in the next couple of years, we're going to be like, what the heck is going on? Everyone is sick. Why is everyone so sick? It's
granola bars.
Yeah, like you and I, like my generation, it was processed stuff. They're ultra processed, ultra processed. I was sick because they're going to be ultra sick. Like it's just getting worse.
She started crying. She, has autism and just can't understand certain things. So she's just freaking out, trying to bang her head on the ground. I'm like, no. And everybody comes running from the back, and they're like, oh, does she need a cookie? Does she need? And I'm like, that's what we're trying to avoid. I was like, this is why she's not happy. I said no.
How old is she?
3.
3, okay.
Yeah, but she's getting off one of her seizure meds already.
Wow.
She is starting to talk. She was nonverbal for so long, and she's starting to say yes and no.
That's amazing.
And communicate for herself in that way.
Have you seen the documentary, The Magic Pill?
I have not, no.
It's about ketogenic diet, and there's a young girl on there. I think she's maybe 7 or 8, and she had autism, and she was nonverbal.
Yeah.
It was absolutely incredible. They put her on ketogenic diet, and she started talking again. She started like coming out. It was crazy.
Yeah, she started in January, and like her talking has come, so much.
Wow. Well, and not just living to 120, thriving to 120,
yes.
and without all those aches and pains, and it's crazy now. The people, 72 is the average life expectancy, I think, and it's going down for the first time. It's going in the wrong. People are living less, and then they get to 72, and that's an accomplishment.
Right.
You're suffering to 72 with all these aches and pains. Died 72. Like, I made it to 72. Yeah. You should. It's exactly like Chafee said, like you said. You should be 120.
Yes.
She's a vegan.
A vegan troll. A vegan troll. I'm like, who's a vegan troll?
Actually, there's a momentum and a tipping point where you can't argue with 100,000 people that have cured whatever it is they cured. And be quiet about it because you don't have an explanation for it except crappy food, bad medicine, doctors not knowing what's really going on. And all of a sudden you go, wow.
Oh no.
There's some
back up.
Back up.
Smells of meat.
Hey, that's a true carnivore. Believe it. Thank you for doing all this.
Oh, no problem.
I don't want to go home.
Thank you, Sarah and Dave, for the soaps. It was so nice of you. That's...
Emma, did you have fun?
Yeah.
Jen, did you have fun?
That was a lot of fun. That was amazing.
What did we learn today?
That I gained a lot of family. Just keep one.
We gained more family today, and it was incredible.
Welcome to your normal, normal life.
Welcome to the rest of your life.
Right.
Just getting started.
Exactly. You gotta start somewhere.
Thank you so much for everyone that came out to our meetup in Thiensville. Huge shout out to JT Poco Moonshine family for setting things up and cooking. We have more meetups coming up, one in South Carolina, link in the description below. We're going to be traveling all around the country. If you want to learn more about me and what I'm doing, check out this video right here in the upper corner of the screen. I think you'll really enjoy it.